Good morning, people. We're doing a series in our daily devotions from Norwegian Settlers Church, Port Shepstone, South Africa, on what it means to really love God with all of our heart and our soul and mind and strength, and our neighbor as ourselves. So we've been focusing this last couple of days on what it means to love the Lord with all of our hearts. Yesterday, we spoke about the fact that the heart can be either deceitful or it can be indeed divine. We have to work out which one it is and then appropriately act. According to Luke chapter 12, verse 34, says this: where your treasure is, there your heart is also. That's a good verse. You can tell a lot about your heart by what you love. And when we love God with our whole heart, then that's where our treasure is, and He is the ultimate treasure that we all need to have and hopefully will find. In our materialistic age, man, this is a tough one, because everything around us screams out to us, love your stuff more than anything else. Love your possessions more than the principles of God. And love your possessions more than the presence of God. And we have this incredible world in which we live that just says we need more, and we need never enough is never enough. And we have this incredible, just turn on the TV, they're trying to make us buy stuff that we never need. And our hearts, very subconsciously, it's not a choice that we deliberately make. Subconsciously, somehow, our hearts are drawn and distracted away from God to the things that are around us. Well, Jesus was right. We need to evaluate the things that are around us in the light of which we love the most. When we love the stuff around us more than we love God, we're idolaters, because that's what idolatry really is. If you love anything more than you love God, then you're an idolater. And those are strong words, and I don't think they're strong enough, because God will not play second fiddle to anything or anyone. He has to be number one in your life. And that's a choice that you have to make. God will never force this on you. He just offers Himself to be the love of your life. And when you love your treasures more than you love God, God is disappointed with that and saddened as a result. He still loves you more than anything. God cannot help Himself but love you in this most amazing way. But Luke 12:34 is so right, that where your treasure is, there your heart is also. So today, folk, have a look at where your treasure is, and be aware of how deceptive it can be. What you thought might be a blessing might even be a curse. Because when we get stuff and we do well and we make money and we do well in business, we think God is blessing us. Well, that might be true, but it may not be true, because that could distract you from loving God as we need to love Him. There's a tragic story in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 10 about a man called Demas. And Paul is talking about Demas in the context of him having left Paul. And he's probably asked, so why did Demas leave you, Paul? You're on a mission. And he left, Paul says he left because he loved this world too much. I have to tell you, I've seen people like that, who have loved this world too much. I'm not saying everything in the world is wrong and it's wrong to be wealthy. I have no problem with that at all, and neither does Jesus. But when we love our stuff more than we love Him, we're in trouble. And it stops us from either following Him or fulfilling the purpose for which God has called us. Do you remember that tragic story of Jesus meeting that rich young ruler? And He said to the rich young ruler, sell all you have and come follow me. That'll be cool. Just sell it all. And the rich young ruler was broken-hearted, because he loved his possessions. He loved the prestige that came with people looking at him with his wealth. He loved that. And it says he walked away saddened that day because he thought he could have both. Now, you can have your possessions and love Jesus. Just make sure that you love Jesus more than you love your possessions. Think about that today, guys. Have a great day.